Champion Garage, and as you can see behind me, I have the Bronco, and look what made it back, the Holley Terminator. And so we're gonna see, I'm gonna try to mock start it here in just a minute. I've got to do some wiring, stuff like that. I've got to put the transmission back in so I can turn it over. And so I got to run some gas lines, stuff like that. So stick around and watch me do this, and hopefully if Holley has their things in order, or Miles has his things in order, depending on how you look at it. If it fixes it today, it's something I did. If it doesn't fix it today, we still got issues with Holley. And so we're going to try that today. Apparently the computer came back and it was fine. So what they're thinking is, where I am mock starting it, I'm pulling main power and it's wiping the memory. So what I'm going to do today is keep main power hooked up, just pull the key switch power, and supposedly that's going to cause this thing to start. We're going to see. Stick right with us and watch and see what we do today. Again, that's going to be a few minutes here. Enjoy the video. So guys, I know there's a lot going on in this video. Unfortunately, I haven't filmed very much in the shop. And, but it's been good. Don't get me wrong. We've had some setbacks, but this project has turned out way cooler than what I thought it was. I had a little trouble. You'll get tickled here in a minute of me putting in the transmission. But, a lot of this is just wiring. And, like I said, it's not for the faint of heart. It is really a chore to put something like this together. Because, obviously, I don't know really if the Bronco body set on the full Bronco frame has been done. I've seen a lot of people put them on F-150 frames, and let me take that back. I've seen a lot of people put a Ranger on maybe a Bronco frame, a Ranger pick, just the cab and a mock bed. That's a completely different story than what we're doing. You've got that ability with the Ranger, to move that truck and mock the bed to fit
and it's just not possible the way we did it. And the unfortunate part you did see at the beginning of the video is I did lose my air conditioner. I'll film that maybe down the road, but just there's a lot of I guess drawbacks to the Bronco 2, not maybe engine swapping, but there's also a lot of benefits. The benefit really and truly is you have a full-size frame. And you're like, well, that doesn't make that much difference. I'll be honest with you. There is a lot of difference. You come to my shop, you look at the frames next to one another, there's no comparison. The little Bronco 2 frame is so narrow, so small. We have a huge wheel stance, wide wheel stance. It's got a big footprint. So it's turned out really well. Like I said, I here am fooling with this transmission, and just enjoy me putting it in, and you'll get some laughs because I had a time. Probably wasn't expecting that, was you? So Vic and the kids, Steve hadn't come by yet, and this was Miles at major frustration here, and so putting this body on was a booger, and so just I had to really hit everything back. Things really didn't line up 100% like me and Steve had hoped. The engine sat a lot farther back than what we thought, and so it really got into firewall problems here. But it really does have the stance that I want. We'll just have to really watch things. It's going to be a little bit of a pain if we have to work on anything on the rear of the engine, but it'll be what it'll be. But it guys, future videos, this thing, it sounds so good. It sounds so mean. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to Steve and Jake and Andy for all their help. They've really helped me on this project. All right. That video that you're watching is been a couple weeks. And so now I am working on the Bronco still. As you can see behind me, it's getting closer to done. And I am really happy. I'm hoping that within a week or two, this thing will be on the road. So let's check it out, and let me show you what I've got going on. So first and foremost, the engine is in, and I know it's a wiring mess right now. I understand that, but check out my intake. There's about the only intake I could actually find, and boy, it matches really good. The blue does. The blue. So the engine is running right now, and I'll start it for you here in just a second. But right now, the alternator, as you can tell, is gone. That brand new alternator quit. For what reasons, I don't know. So I have to put that in and then rewire it, because the new wires, it has a new wiring kit that comes with it. So I've got to do that. You can see there is wires everywhere. So I've still got to do that. I have the locker, whatever they call that, transmission dipstick there. I have the locker, and I ain't got it bolted up. Oil fill dipstick over there. I have the grill on. I have the headlights in. I have the tail lights in. I also have the new fuel pump in. Or new fuel tank, I should say. Under this thing, let me get the camera where you can see. Under this, I also have, I don't know if you can see that, I have the new Holley fuel pump. Also, I have the X pipes. Now, I've not got them bolted in. They're a little too low to the ground. I've got to fix that. Also, check this transmission cooler and fan setup. That's also wired up and ready to go. I notice I don't have the drive shaft in yet. It will be in today. Or, well, it's done today, I should say. I don't know if I'll have it in today. You can see the Bronco right now as it sits is on the block there. I've got it actually sitting on a mount there. That's going to change in the next few days. As far as running, it will run. It don't run good right now. I'm going to go ahead and let you hear that. The alternator is not hooked up, so fans and all that stuff is not running. So I'm going to put the alternator on here in just a second, but I'm going to let y'all hear this thing. It is a beast.
What about that? Is that not a way to end a video? So, basically at this point, you know, it's close. So tomorrow night, I'm gonna film this. This will be a new video coming tomorrow night, or starting filming tomorrow night. We're gonna mount the body. I don't believe it's gonna be that big a job to mount the body. The major hurdles that we still have is the shifter. So awesome, the shifter will actually bolt up to the shifter that comes on the Bronco will bolt up like perfectly to the shifter on the Bronco 2. But the shifter linkage that sits under the truck, it works like the hole for the linkage to hook to, kind of like this. It works like that. So park is all the way forward. That's backwards. Cool thing about the AODs is to make that right, you can actually point the linkage straight up, which is a 180-degree change. The bad thing about that is I have to drop the oil pan for the transmission. It's got, I just topped it off. It's got a new B&M, I think it is, deep pan. No, it ain't. It's a used pan. It's a deep pan, adds an extra cord. I just put all that in. I'm going to have to pull that back out, unbolt that, flip that over, and put that back on. But the benefit that is, it's going to work. So tomorrow night, some things that's going to take place. Mount the body. Put in the drive shaft maybe tonight. We're going to drop that pan again. Put that in there like it calls for as far as flipping that over. Mount that up. So by the weekend, it should be driving. Now, things that I've got to still do yet, I've still got to fix all that wiring. I've still got to install the alternator, that sort of thing. I've still got to bleed the brakes. I've still got to clean up everything. I've still got to make a front bumper. I've still got to make a rear bumper. There's still a lot of things to be done. I've still got total interior to redo. So it's coming. We're a lot farther along, and I'm sorry that I haven't filmed all this, but I'm just trying to go as fast as I can to get this done. But I'd say within a week, we'll be on the road. So stick with us, keep up to date on our videos, and things are about to get exciting. You're about to see a first drive. You will go along with us. We'll see you next time. Champion Garage, like, share, and comment on all of our videos. Hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.